My dear Taurus, hi honey, how are you doing? Welcome to your reading. I'm hoping that you're well, happy, safe. My name is Sabbath. Welcome to Sabbath Tarot. It's been a while, hey? Missed you so much. This is going to be a reading for the month of August. And personal readings are being offered for the time being. Of interest, send me an emails in the description box below. And I'm also offering some monthly giveaways if you're wanting to have a free one question reading with me. All you have to do is write down in the comment section down below blessings with a heart in front of it, or you can also mention your name. That way it would be easier for me to kind of choose. But it's up to you, and hopefully we can have a reading together, hey? So let's begin. For the month of August, Spirit, what is the energy for Taurus and what's happening? All right, let's see, what is the energy? Oh, okay. All right, what's going on over here? So the bottom deck here for you, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, Nine of Wands in reverse, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, it's time to get going, Taurus. What are we doing? Let's get going. Some of you, I feel like you might have been kind of really trying to... You might have been very busy. You might have been having different ideas, all these things you want to do, but it's like you don't know where to start. There's also this energy of procrastination, maybe a tiny bit. All right, so I don't know if you've been overthinking a lot over a situation. You might have been wanting answers in regards to something. It's time to get moving, Taurus, okay? Really, I feel like it's important for you for the month of August, what it is you're focusing on. Some of you, it's important for you to get focused on your work situation, getting money, finances, energies here. I also feel like you could have a particular talent, right, Taurus, but you're really sitting on this energy. You're not really doing much about it. I'm going to have to be honest. I'm going to call you out, maybe a tiny bit. There's something I'm saying. It's like you're very, very gifted at something. You could have a lot of talent for something, but at the same time, you're not taking the actions necessary to be able to start something up. Even if it's something that you're doing every day, maybe dedicating 2 hours of every day just to do this. Whatever it may be. I don't know why this is coming through so specifically, but I'm going to keep it that way, okay? Now, definitely could be also starting something up online or independently, self-employedly. One thing I want to tell you, have you been stalking someone? What's going on here? Why do I feel like some of you, it's like you know deep down you're done with an energy, but you've been kind of still like checking up on somebody here. Is very specific. This could be somebody that you had a very like abrupt ending with. I keep wanting to tell you that try to stay away from this energy. Try to let it go, because a lot of you, I feel like there's a new chapter of your life beginning here. And it's important for you to also make sure that you're not having any bad habits lying around, all right? Because, yeah, again, I don't know if you've been keeping tabs on a person who's not communicating with you, who's been perhaps a little bit uncaring towards you or insensitive, but it's time to let it go, Taurus. You don't have time for that. We don't. No. I'm going to definitely clarify this though. Now, some of you, there could be a message that you're receiving that's going to put a lot of pressure off you. This could be in regards to the same situation that I just talked about. It doesn't have to be. It can also be something that you're receiving, like a letter, like a confirmation, like a acceptance of some sort. But it could be also legal or governmental. Again, you take it as it resonates, but it also is like a message or some form of a call maybe you're receiving from somebody that you've been waiting on, that you even have perhaps given up on. But I'm seeing, I'm seeing dropping burdens. I'm seeing you kind of becoming happy after receiving a message or a call of some sort. Some of you could be connecting with a fire sign or water. even airs here a little bit, but we're going to see who's coming towards Taurus spirit. Almost a Scorpio or Sagittarius you could be connecting with. Who's coming towards Taurus and could we know more in regards to their intentions and how they feel and who they are? Who's this person? Some of you could be connecting with a Cancer. Why do I feel like for some of you there's been a person who hasn't been saying a word to you? Somebody might have been feeling ashamed to come through as well, something I just heard. Okay, I don't know what that means, but it might resonate with some of you. There's a person who's stepping towards you in a very expressive way. And they're going to be coming to see you. Some of this person could be traveling to come and see you. But I see some form of an expression or a message that is coming through. And a person who could want to possibly continue something with you. Strong Cancer energy and fire. I also feel like this, for a small portion of you, this could be somebody perhaps that you let go of as well. Like you possibly let this person go because you, one, couldn't forgive them or you couldn't let them back in. This could be somebody that you also are judging is not so much of a good energy for you. Perhaps you think that they're kind of toxic that you need to let go of. But again, you take it as a resonance. I just see a person really stepping through and no longer withholding from you emotionally. Now, for some of you, if you're also connecting with a shy energy, this also could be somebody who's coming in and taking control and showing up through their actions that they don't want to lose you. All right, but we're going to see. Interesting. Could you tell me more in regards to their feelings and the situation, Spirit, for Taurus? Could you first tell me about the Page of Wands before we do anything? Also, some of you, I just visualize somebody's phone being blown up by messages. So you could be getting a lot of also different messages. But you could be feeling like you're not getting a message from that one person that you do have feelings for. This is so confusing. There could have been a person here that let you go or abruptly maybe you two had an ending. I don't know what happened here, but you're still kind of stuck on this energy. But I have to clarify something. Could you tell me more in regards to how this person feels towards Taurus spirit before we do the outcome? You could be getting the same a message from the same person, but we're going to see. How does this person feel towards Taurus? What is this saying? This is such a weird energy. Why do I feel like for some of you, this is somebody that you perhaps had a break with? And it's like you went separate ways, or maybe they kind of give you the impression that they want to be alone or they want to be single. They don't know what they're looking for. This is definitely somebody that you had an ending with, I feel. It's not like there's not new love. I see new love for you as well, but I feel like you could be kind of still hung upon something or stuck on something that was perhaps, you know, that ended or something. But I see a person here throwing their hands up in the air. Somebody could have also been trying to understand this situation better. I also feel like this person might have been also focused on their work more than anything, perhaps once you two went on a break or something. Strong throat chakra energy, so definitely maybe there hasn't been much communication going on between you two. But I see a person who's going to be coming through, and the reason why they could be reaching out to you is because they want to make sure that you're still single. Like what is it saying? It's like they want to know whether somebody has committed to you, or whether you're in a relationship now. This is so strange, honestly. This is such a strange read. I feel like this is definitely a person that you might have been trying to let go or completely move on from. But at a certain point, you could be hearing from them, and they could be kind of asking you whether you're in a relationship, whether you've been dating other people. Definitely this is a person who might have left an open door, who perhaps never given you closure either. All right. What outcome do we have for our dear Taurus? I honestly feel like you're tired of this. I don't know why, but some of you, I feel like you're even tired of hearing it. Okay. What is the outcome for Taurus? What is the outcome and what is happening for it? Yeah, again, like I see an energy coming through in a very bold way towards you soon. Could be within 3 weeks. Somebody probably acted a little bit like younger for their age at a certain point. I don't want to say childish because some people like take it to heart, especially if you're a cross watcher. I don't think that this is a cross watcher reading, but at a certain point, I feel like Taurus, you were really perhaps open to a person. That's something I'm getting intuitively, but they didn't reciprocate, or they were the one kind of not knowing what they want. It's like one day everything's good, the next day it isn't. And that's why I feel like you should not let this energy make you question yourself. Same as Cancer's reading, actually, pretty much. So you could have Cancer within your chart, but somebody made a poor judgment. Like, I don't know if somebody like all of a sudden chose to walk away, or they didn't choose to be with you, or they didn't choose to have a relationship. There's something here happened that led to an ending, perhaps. This is also speaking of something being exposed that wasn't necessarily as pleasant to hear. Okay, but I'm gonna again keep it that way. It's a very specific reading. Sometimes when I don't read for a sign for a while, there's a lot of messages that are gonna pop through that might just be a lot to channel, but that's probably why we're getting all these different messages. So what is the outcome, Spirit, before we do predictions for our dear Taurus? Anything Taurus needs to know? Taurus, your advice. Why do I feel like some of you are going to not be as interested in an energy? And it is because of maybe they lost their shininess to you. I also feel like you're going to be starting to focus on yourself and onto your own goals and onto your own career. And you could also be having different options in regards to love. I just don't really see you wanting to give to an energy anymore for some reason. Some Sagittarius energy, Earth is coming through. And I see you kind of closing yourself up, you know, from this energy. If you've also been having a soul tie with a person, or if you've been obsessed in regards to an energy, and this could be, again, going back to when I was saying, you know, checking somebody up, you're also going to be letting go of this as well. Or this is your advice to kind of heal yourself, to let go of bad habits. What is that song, Bad Habits, by Ed Sheeran? My bad habits lead to you. Yeah, it's like you know something's toxic and you gotta let it go, but it's still there. And I'm like, it's time, you know, to let this go, whatever it is, because clearly it's not really helping you, or it's kind of getting in the way. All right, could we also clarify the Ace of Cups before I do the prediction for Taurus? What is the Ace of Cups doing there? There's going to be a person who's going to show you a lot of interest. This is kind of similar to Aries reading. Somebody definitely could be connecting with a fire sign or water sign. This could be somebody that's going to be coming through to show you consistency, to show that they want to work on things with you. But again, I don't see just one energy coming through. I see different options for you out there. All right. And some of you could be also dating multiple people or open to different options right now. But honestly, I don't really see you settling for anything just yet. I kind of feel like you're more focused on money right now. And you could be also kind of like waiting to see who's really the most patient, or who's really the most kind of, I want to say, sincere with you. You know, who takes their time with you and is respectful towards you. Taurus is something I want to say. All right, but yeah, I keep seeing a person coming through, rushing towards you to want to like have something with you, and their energy is also very like sexually charged. I don't know what that means, but I just heard that. So yeah, now let's get one more card just to make sure any other messages there is for Taurus. Yeah, again, like you're forgiving an energy and you're letting go of it. I feel like it's been kind of hard for you to forgive a person or forgive what they did to you, or it kind of like still hurts to kind of let it go. But I don't see you reaching out to an energy. I don't see you kind of like fighting for it anymore. And it is either because you're starting to realize that it wasn't your fault, that you made the right choice, or that a situation wasn't necessarily healthy enough for you, and that's the reason why you're kind of letting it go. Again, like something's been kind of draining you, or it's been affecting you. Very much reminding me of Cancer's reading, actually. Like, I don't know if somebody gave you like the silent treatment at a certain point, or they kind of just like made you feel bad, or like they made you question yourself a lot, or question your like actions. And I'm here to say it's probably a game they might have been playing, and it's like you're not the one who needs to kind of like be the one to reach out, is the message for us. So just saying, it's like, don't take the blame. Don't be the one always blaming yourself for things that happen, is the message, honey. All right, any predictions do we have for our dear? Yeah, I see taking your time with love. Wow, again, you could be receiving a letter from someone. This is also speaking of a type of confirmation or a milestone in regards to your career as well. Yeah, why do I feel like you're having a hard time trusting an energy anymore? Even if they're coming in with an energy of, I want to offer you something solid, you're like, are you? Like, actually? Or could I trust you type of energy? I don't really feel like you're really open. Also, another message for you is to get off dating apps. I don't know, I just said that so specifically. You know always what I say about them apps, right? Again, you're not the most, like when you get on those apps, you're not like the most confident self of you when you get on those apps. You're not really feeling, either you're bored, either you're feeling desperation, whatever the case. I'm not going to get into it again. People have different opinions, but I don't know why that just came through. Maybe some of you have been realizing like people are not really genuine, or like things are easily replaceable. I just see you getting out there more. This also could be your advice, Taurus, to get out there more, to meet people in person, or to just like, yeah, to take your time to see who's really genuine. All right, but I'm definitely seeing a person here coming towards you in a very bold way, and the reason why, and also unexpectedly reaching out to you, that could possibly lead to intimacy, or that is what they want. All right, they could also be coming over to your place or wanting to see you. All right, any angel messages do we have for dear? Any Pisces you could be connecting with as well. For a dear Taurus or Gemini, you could also have within your chart. Yeah, I feel like it's been taking a while for you to get over some kind of an ending or some kind of a heartbreak. Definitely, you're getting focused on your dreams. Some of you, I'm seeing fame for you. I'm seeing like you being able to manifest things in a flash, like in a second, without you having to put as much effort. It just effortlessly, you're manifesting a lot of recognition and money or popularity or success. All right, so let's see. Choose freedom. Wow. Okay. Number 15. Sometimes you may feel as though your way is blocked, but often that's just an illusion. You could free yourself from the obstacles that you're so focused on by choosing a different path. Turn your thoughts away from negativity and instead envision endless other possibilities you might act upon. So yeah, the Spirit's basically telling you that maybe after setting yourself free from a situation, there's going to be a person still wanting to reconnect with you or not wanting to let you go. But you're going to have different options, and you're going to perhaps not kind of reconnect with this person or not want to start something because you're going to have better options, or you're just choosing to free yourself from any form of a toxic pattern, is what the Spirit's saying. But yeah, the Spirit's basically telling you to do something that you feel comfortable doing, okay? To be the real you. Wow, look at that. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Exactly the same energy. So the focus for you, honey, is to focus on freedom and what makes you happy. Maybe for some of you, you feel like it's not yet time for you to settle with anyone because you're having a hard time trusting, and the Spirit's like, just take your time, you know? And you deserve something very stable. You deserve a person who's ready, who's sure of what they want, who's sure of wanting to commit to you, who's sure of wanting to, let's say, being engaged with you. So I don't know if a person might have given you a lot of promises, or just like, they were just like, I don't know, giving you sweet little, what did I say? Like a sweet talker type of energy. Somebody who just says things, but they're just empty promises or empty words. But the Spirit's really saying that you have every right to take some time to free yourself, and to know that you deserve a lot of love. And this might not be the only, you know, option, or the only person who wants to give love to you, but there's also other genuine energies out there. Like I was saying in the Cancers reading, sometimes we have a lot of capacity to love, and we want to love, and we want to open our heart. And when we do, you know, the type of reaction we get, either a person is not going to be able to do the same thing, reciprocate, either because one, they don't want to, they don't have the same emotional capacity, or they're just intending to not open their heart for whatever type of circumstance there is, right? But the Spirit is really telling you that you do deserve somebody who's open with you, who wants to, you know, explore with you intimately. And this is something that you're getting. I feel this is the type of connection that is coming through. So really stay optimistic. I keep getting like you're going to have better options in love. Like this is not the end for you. There's going to be somebody out there, or some other people coming in that's going to make you have a different maybe mindset in regards to love. But your message is to definitely put yourself first for the time being, and to kind of get more focused on to you. And don't, you know, don't check up on other people. Check up on yourself is the message. Search yourself up. Look at what you're doing. If they're watching, give them a movie. You see what I'm saying? Type of energy, hey? So this is all I have for you, my dear Taurus. I'm also channeling the song Give It To Me by, what's her name? Goodness, if I could only remember. I know Justin Timberlake is in that song, Give It To Me. And it also went viral. I think the whole like meaning of the song is about like being successful, knowing that there are some people that are going to be against you. This is also a glow up you're going through, and it's like you're going to be connecting with people that are also on the same page and successful as you. And it's like there are people out there like you, and you don't have to necessarily settle for anything less, or people that rather cannot understand you, or are kind of like envious of you, who are not really capable of knowing like where you're coming from, or how much you've achieved, or they just like kind of are just petty, you know? So yeah, check out that song. I just channeled it out of nowhere for you. Give It To Me. Is it by Timbaland? I'm not sure. Again, you look it up. Personal readings are being offered. If interested, send me an email from the description box below. Special offers. And do hit that like button for me. Do like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more. And I'll see you next time, Taurus. Take good care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, honey.